I was walking with a friend, and three officers in an unmarked car, three white men, came armed, a gun inches from my head, imploring me to give them the drugs.
Alvin Bragg still carries the pain and humiliation of his first encounter with police more than 30 years ago.
They realized I'd done nothing wrong. That was my very first interaction with the police. I went home to my parents, and I was ready to crawl into the bed. And they said, no, we fight.
And he's been fighting ever since. Now, this Harvard-educated lawyer from Harlem is on track to become the next Manhattan district attorney. If elected in November, Bragg, a former federal prosecutor, would be the first non-white man to be elected to the top job.
I think it's important in that symbolic way, but also in a very substantive way. It would be the first black Manhattan district attorney, but also be first, I think, in lots of other ways that really reflect people's experiences.
He's running as a reformer, a main focus, fighting wrongful convictions.
You ever ask yourself how many innocent people are locked up in the city?
Yes, I have. And that issue is one that's never far from me.
Like many cities, the Manhattan DA's office has a conviction integrity unit to investigate claims of innocence. But Bragg argues it and many like it around the country are ineffective. He plans on changing that.
If you're sitting watching this in a prison somewhere and you're an innocent person, what hope should you take from that?
I think you should know that we're going to be looking at these matters anew with a fresh eye and mindful of the shortcomings of our system.
In addition to reform, the city will be watching as he tackles rising crime. And should Bragg win November's general election, he will inherit something else, the prosecution of the Trump Organization.
I've done a number of kind of high-profile cases involving people in or near the seat of power. If they take you to a business person, if they take you to a former president, you follow the facts.
Alvin Bragg says if he ever needs a reminder of why he's in this fight, he doesn't have to look too far.
I can recall my son not wanting to wear a face mask because of COVID. He told me, he's 11, very poignantly, I don't want to wear a face mask because I don't want to be stopped by the police lest they think I'm a robber. And so the notion that his father is going to be accountable and responsible for fairness is deeply personal to me.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.